Hello and welcome. My name is Summalea Day and I'm going to be taking you through a post-workout flow. Now this practice is focusing on our lower body, some nice deep stretches. So whether you've gone for a run or gone to the gym and done a workout, or you've just sat in your office all day, this is going to feel really nice for you. Now when you're ready to begin, coming to a standing position in the middle of your mat. Now, if you do have blocks, that might be a nice thing to bring to your practice today if you're feeling quite stiff. And then just grounding down through your feet. Spread through your toes, draw up through your body, relax through your shoulders. Your hands just come by your side. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, tuck your chin to your chest, your shoulders roll forwards, and I just want you to slowly melt down into a forward fold, welcoming a nice big bend into your knees. Your arms are just dangling down towards your mat. If your hands do reach your mat, just bring your palms to face up towards the sky. And if you're feeling a lot of stiffness running through the backs of your legs into your lower back, bend through your knees a little bit deeper. So you can taking just this time to notice how you feel. Your inhale is a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and just walking your hands over to the right and feel how that stretch travels to the side of your right leg into our IT bend. And walking your hands over to the left. And just feel that stretch run into the left leg. Your knees can be bent here. Slowly coming to center, inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look forward. Exhale, fold. And as slowly as you can, rolling up all the way to standing. Your arms are dangling, relax through your shoulders. And then draw up through your body. Now your shoulders roll back and down, lengthening through the crown of your head. And from here, we're going to come to a quad stretch on our right leg. So grounding down through your left leg, finding your balance, and just bringing your hands to your belly. I want you to tuck under through your tailbone. I don't want your knees to touch. Maybe they do, but they don't need to be. And you want to feel this really long stretch through the front of your hip. Now lengthen through the crown of your head. Your left hand can either rest on your belly, your heart, or maybe just your hip. Taking a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly releasing your right leg, pull your knee into your chest, hands to your hips as you take 3 big circles here. And just breathing naturally, sort of massaging that stiffness out of your hip. And then placing your right heel down onto your mat, a deep bend through your left knee. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Send your hips back. Maybe your hands come to your blocks, or allow your hands to fall down towards your mat. Tuck your chin to your chest. Really pull your toes up towards your body. So you should be feeling this in the back of your right leg. Let's take another deep breath in. And as you breathe out, step together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Slowly rolling all the way back up to standing. And just depending on where you're standing on your mat, maybe stepping back to the center. I'm going to move to the other side. So grounding down through your right leg, coming to your quad stretch on the left leg. So finding your balance, maybe bringing your hand to your belly, tucking under through your tailbone. So I don't want you to flare through your back. You're not going to get that stretch through your hip. So really push your hips forward, feeling that lovely line along the left leg. And then placing your right hand on your belly, your heart, or your hip. Draw up through the crown of your head. And just breathing here. Don't hold on to your breath. And if you're feeling a little bit unbalanced, just bring yourself to a wall. Taking a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, hug your knee into your chest, taking those 3 big circles on this side. Breathing in. And on your 3rd circle, welcoming your left heel down to your mat. Deep bend through your right knee. Inhale to lengthen your arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, folding over your left leg. Either your hands arriving to a block or your mat. Pull your toes back towards your body. Your chin falls to your chest. This is a really deep stretch into our hamstrings. So listen to your body. If you need to bend through your right knee a little deeper, just move into that space. Another deep breath in here. And as you breathe out, step together, forward fold. Soften through your shoulders, neck and head. Your hands come to your elbows. Soft bend through your knees as you just sway in your ragdoll. Just shake your head, yeses and nos. Releasing any tension through your jaw, in between your eyebrows. Just letting that all go here. Releasing your hands down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, fold. Slowly walk back into your downward facing dog. And as you arrive, I want you to come into any free movements here. That might be pedaling through your heels, deep bend through your knees, wiggling your hips, spreading your fingers, inviting a little twist from side to side. And then as you breathe in, rolling forward to your high plank. As you breathe out, dropping down through your knees come underneath your hips, hands come underneath your shoulders. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, roll through your spine, push the floor away. Inhale to your cat. Exhale to your cat. One more like this. Inhale. Exhale. The inhale brings you to center. Bring your knees to touch. Tuck your toes under and walk your hands all the way back. You're going to sit your weight onto your heels. So we're feeling this stretch running through the soles of your feet. If you like to run, this is a fantastic stretch for your feet. And if not, we walk around on our feet all day, so it's lovely just to give them a little stretch out. And as much as this feels so unusual, try to just close down your eyes and feel the stretch, feel into those sensations. And slowly clasp your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders down, lift through your heart, and maybe lifting your chest up, your chin up towards the ceiling. So just focusing on this broadening through your chest, your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, gently release. Well done. Untuck your toes, give them a little tap here. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, roll through your spine, push the floor away. So 2 more cats and cows, just moving in your own time. And from your cat, once again, bringing your knees to touch, this time sitting on your heels, but your toes aren't tucked under. Your hands come behind. This is option one, lifting through your chest. Option two is to soft bend through your elbows and lift your knees off your mat. So we're reversing the stretch in our feet now, getting a lovely deep stretch through your ankles and up your shins. Now, just be mindful here, if this doesn't feel good, please drop your knees back down. Let's take one more deep breath in. And as you breathe out, drop your knees down, finding your tabletop and push back, downward facing dog. As you breathe in, sweep your right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip, and just roll through your ankles, spread through your toes here. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, sweep it all the way through into your low lunge, dropping down through your back knee. Now I just want you to heel to your right foot a little wider. Your right hand comes to your right thigh and just gently push your knee away. Gaze comes up towards the sky. Now just make sure your knee and ankle are in a line, that you're not just falling out of your ankle here. So nice and active, and then lift your heart up. Sink through your hips. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, bringing your right knee to center, your foot follows, and then send your hips back into your half splits. Folding over your right leg. Allow your chin to fall to your chest. A deep breath in. And a long breath out brings you back into your downward facing dog. Gentle pedal of the heels. Inhale, your left leg sweeps up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip. A roll of the ankles, spread through your toes. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, low lunge. And dropping down through your back knee. Heel to your foot slightly wider. Your left hand comes to your left thigh and just pushing it away here. So just check in on your right arm, make sure it's really strong, sinking through your hips and lifting up through your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, bringing everything to center and guiding your hips back into your half splits. And just know that from side to side, our body will feel a little differently. My left-hand side is certainly more stiff and full of tension than my right-hand side. It's always being really gentle and kind with your body as you move through your yoga flow. Let's take one more breath here. As you breathe out, bringing yourself back into your downward facing dog, a nice big pedal of the heels, and then walking yourself to the center of your mat. Your feet come mat width apart and sink your hips down into your malasana. Elbows come into your inner thighs, press the palms of your hands together. So really focusing on lengthening through the crown of your head, but also inviting that deep stretch into your inner thighs. So let's take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. And as you exhale, melting all the way down, and you're just going to make your way onto your back. Making sure you're laying on your mat. If you've come off, just shuffling your way back down. And lengthen your right leg up towards the ceiling, and then crossing it over your left leg. Push your right knee away, thread your arms through, coming into your figure 4. And just close down your eyes here, soften through your upper body, and just soaking up this deep stretch. Allowing space to flow into your hips and your glutes. Three more breaths here. And slowly releasing your left leg down to the floor, keeping this shape. And this might be enough, or begin to drop both legs over to the left. So if we're doing a twist, your right knee falls to the back of your mat, so it falls open. So you should be feeling this in your right hip. If this is too intense, just bring yourself into a regular twist. Finding a comfortable position for your hands, your arms to rest. I'll just take a few more breaths here. And very slowly bringing yourself to center. So just helping both legs to center, and then extending your left leg up, crossing it over your right thigh, moving into your variation of your figure four. And just as you arrive into this stretch, it's always a little bit intense. And sometimes when you come into stretches like this, your body reacts and really squeezes everything tight. And this is you. Just notice if you can let go of your shoulders, your belly, your hips. No tension in your jaw. Just begin to really soften here. Soaking up the stretch. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, releasing your right foot to your mat, keeping the shape, maybe just staying here, or dropping to the right into your twist. So your left knee falls to the back of your mat, really opening through your hip. If this is too intense, just come into a regular twist, dropping both knees on top of one another. And then finding a comfortable position for your hands. A few more breaths. And slowly bringing yourself to center. Hug your knees into your chest, cross your ankles over, and just sway from side to side. Your sway from side to side is going to move into a rock that's forwards and backwards. So see if you can get some momentum in to bring yourself all the way up to a seated position on your mat. Now let's just open our legs into a straddle to finish off this stretch. Lift up your hips and sit them back down. Really lengthen through the crown of your head. As you inhale, sweep your arms up. And as you exhale, your right hand falls to your right leg as you reach through your left side body. Gaze to the ceiling. Inhale. As you exhale, both hands come down to your right leg and just walk your hands as far as they'll go toward your right leg, making sure your sit bones don't roll off the mat. Let's just take one breath in here. And as you breathe out, slowly walk your hands over to the left. So finding your fold, breathing in. As you breathe out, your left hand finds the mat as you sweep your right arm up and over. Gaze comes to the sky. Exhale here. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And as you exhale, your hands fall down to your legs and you're just going to bring them back to center. Finding a comfortable cross-legged position. Let's just roll through our shoulders. And a really soft roll through your neck. And slowly making your way to center. Inhale, sweep your arms up, lift and lengthen, and as you exhale, allow your hands to melt down to your heart center. Taking as much time as you need here, maybe taking the time to set an intention or just tune into your breath. But thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope this practice is one that you can come back to after a workout or a busy day in the office. And as always, I love to hear from you guys, so make sure you like, comment and subscribe and let me know what you want to see on my channel. I will see you next week. Have a good one. Bye now.